The stream is live, currently playing Modern Attempt by Track Tribe.
Welcome now to our stream at Machinko's place. It's a dream. Caffeine gaming, having fun, join the laughter. It's just begun. Now is here, let's raise a cheer. Machinko's dad is full of gear, with a grin that's ear to ear. Twitching fun is very near.
Tapping away, she's got her own throne. Buzzing keyboards, wires go. Welcome to my jingles, let's start the show.
Welcome back, Chloe. Hope you brought plenty of this. Welcome back, PJ the Knight and Knight. Glad to have you here. Adverts are starting now. Thanks for enduring those ads.
blend and hide, whispered secrets tide by tide. In Mud's realm we played a part, spies of mystery, spy of hearts. Hey, with cunning flame.
Welcome back, Spice of Law. Enjoy the MFM Emulator and the Jazz by Quinkers Morira.
Spies of blood, finding clues at home.
It's a white hole. Hello. How are we all doing today? Hello, Spies. Hey, PJB. Chloe, of course. Always a Chloe. Anybody else lurking around? Nev, hello. Long time. At least the bot isn't obsessed with toast. Yet. Well, there's an idea. Give me a moment. Wrong window. And a Daft Punkle as well.
Welcome back, Daft Punkle.
Keyboard keys do a little wiggle. So the smoke smells like bubble gum. Daft Punkle hits on here. Comes a hum.
Okay, then if I press that button there, a white hole, heavy action, yeah. There we go. You can call me evil if you like, but, well, and a G-pin as well. We're all crawling out of the woodwork today. Oh.
Jump in the ride, let's hit the road. Jeepin's here with the
We're virtually your friends, are we?
Jeep and 247.
Welcome to the chaos team.
You can type the entire scene from memory, I'm sure you can.
We're alive. Let's jive.
Right, well, I suppose we should start the stream, really, shouldn't we? Is there any point? MFM Emulator, we're back to it today. Yay! We haven't seen this for a little while, have we? Get rid of it. New MFM Emulator. The new boards have arrived. Fresh from China. With that fresh Chinese factory smell to them. A fraction smaller, which is good. And hopefully working. Fingers crossed. Now slimmer to be the right width, yep. So first job is going to be populate that, transplanting a few things over from there. How much did we improve in version 1.1? A lot. We got rid of all this lot for a start. We've changed all this useless side over here. We've got the right footprint for this now. It's just everything is better, basically. Everything. The whole thing is considerably better. You're in a weird position today, are you? One of your pairs of new shoes arrived and they are too large. Large? What? How can such a thing be? How can such a thing be? Who knows? It makes the changelog easy to write. Yeah, changelog? We don't do changelog. Yay, MJ! Welcome, welcome.
I think I'm fun with the twitchy crew. MJ's in the house and it's all for you.
While as conga, a cheeky room, you see stage spot on the screen for you. The meat for thumbs up.
Welcome back, MJ. Here's some of those.
Good day, welcome to the show. Crack open and sing and let the band flow.
Raise your glass and shout too bright.
Jay's in the chat spot.
Now, somewhere I should have, there they are, SD card slots. Because I think that's probably the first thing to put on, since it's really low profile and surface mount. Just the bot under the grill. And we've got a Ben as well. Oh, hello there, PCBs. See, Ben, this is why I send my designs off to China to be made. I sent these to China. They had a holiday. They made them. They sent them back. In that time, you set up your printer. China made these in the amount of time it took you to set up your printer for doing yours. It's just so much easier sending them to China. I know it's not as much fun as doing them yourself, but it is just so much easier. And when you haven't set up your printer, it's faster. Sends the bot to China. You say it's like you don't already know it. Yeah, I know. Oh, that's the point. I should turn on my other camera, shouldn't I? Where's my phone? There it is. Actually, I don't need a phone anymore, do I? It's all on the computer now, thanks to Home Assistant. Oh, it's on, is it? Apparently. No. Now it should be on, I think. No, come on. Why won't you talk? Come on, switch on. Let's try the Miros app instead. I do find these Miros things don't always communicate properly with Home Assistant. Well, they don't. Sometimes don't communicate with the Miros app either. Shelf turn on. Did it? It did. There we go. Right. We have camera. Right, that's a better position. You blue bottle Ben. You appear to be running out of toner. Falls over and is deaded. At least he didn't fall in the water. You have hot pots to assemble. The yum. Lamb? Let's just splooge these. Sploogey, 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 sploogey. More sploogey. There we go, all splooged. We don't have a little gym. Oh.
Looks like Ben's hot pot is more exciting than the ads today. Here's some toast to keep you warm.
Lamb is ridiculously expensive at the moment, for some bizarre reason. Okay, let us get reflowing. Hey, Martin X. Good evening.
Together
Welcome back, Matt. Here's some toast. Everyone needs toast.
That is such a better footprint than the horrible thing we had in there before. It actually fits now. We preferably with cheese. Toast and cheese. Or Marmite. Toast and Marmite and cheese. I think that's pretty much all reflowed there now.
MJ toast. Everyone needs toast. As many slices as Majenko tech allows. Toast.
How much toast could a toaster bot toast if a toaster bot could toast? All the toast. Right, next will come the resistors. What resistors do we have? Those are all 10Ks up here. Then we have 9876 are all 10Ks, and then the rest are 100 ohm or thereabouts. Let's get the soldering iron warmed up, shall we? And find some resistors. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 10Ks. I don't have, unfortunately, I think, a strip of 10Ks. I've got plenty of 10Ks, just not in a nice neat strip. So I need to go rooting for them. One, 2, 'Or I used to have plenty of them. Maybe it's time I ordered a new strip of them. 3. I go through so many 10Ks. Although the actual value of these ones really doesn't matter much, because they're only really pull-up resistors. Four. 5. 6. 7. And 8. Right, let's get resisting. You're on a 5 stream streak. Whoa. Unfortunately, I'm not getting messages about stream streaks through the API. I think there may be a new endpoint that I've got to subscribe to in order to get those. So I may have to do a bit of extra reprogramming so that the bot can react to you streaking. Hey, Swarm.
Welcome, Swarm, to the stream where pixels flicker and the chattel feed. Though you fluttered off, your presence remains. It whispers
Streako, Jeepin! He's running around naked.
Welcome back. A swarm of deadly sex. Here's some toast.
Another streaker. God, you're all streaking.
The adverts have started. Everyone needs toast.
Next, a troll streaker running around putting clothes on. Yeah. That's that little cluster done. The weather lately, it seems the wise course of action. The weather today is a good idea to save clothes getting wet.
Sorry you had to endure those ads.
No, you're not.
Some toast to make it better. Everyone needs toast.
Toast makes everything better. One left to put in, and then on to the 100 ohms. That sounds like a good idea, Chloe. That sounds like a mighty fine idea. Though not too bubbly, because it gives me gas. So what are we going to toast then? The bot? That probably want to be yours. Fresh orange and lemonade. A non-alcoholic Henry. A Henrietta. If you don't know where your onions are, Ben, well, we're not certainly going to let on, are we? I should sincerely hope that your onions are exactly where you've left them and that they're not detachable. We didn't like to see you cry. A pal works in a local computer shop. Someone came in today with a gaming PC they were sold via Facebook, asking about upgrade options. It has a 2011 Xeon in it. Nice. So I've got one with 2 Xeons from about 2000 in it. And it's still going strong. And it's a Dell. Okay, soldering time. I can never hear this putting on the Ritz without immediately thinking of young Frankenstein. Sorry, Frankenstein. Yay! Putting on the flux. Now you have that scene playing in your head. Yep. It is a classic. I need to start doing what Adrian Black does and saving all my offcuts, because they are handy. I never find anything like that when I want it. So I need something to put them in. What have I got? What's in that pot there? Laptop screws. I can put laptop screws in something else. Let's start saving my offcuts. And I'm soldering ground plane. That doesn't want to go very well. Right, that's the first bank of resistors there done. Now onto these ones up here. So remember your last big PC had in its later incarnation, LGA 755 hacked Xeon. Or one of those where you put the tape under the right pins and it lets you overclock it or something. Hey, Follow X! How far along is this board? When can we order it? Oh, it's been a while yet. A while yet. We're still working on the firmware yet. We've only really done very basic experimentation with it. It's going to be years in the making yet, I reckon. Chunky power trace this is soldering onto, so it's struggling to solder here as well. I might need to turn the soldering iron up a bit maybe. I think it's got it. And this one I can never hear the beginning of without thinking about Rock Lobster. And turns up my wick. Well, sound is a possibility. I get this, the old version. It has a set of headers here for doing what you want with. So adding sound to it through this header may be a possibility in the future, but it's not something that I'm actually designing into it at this stage, but I would like sound on it, yes. Rock Lobster is indeed a jam, yes. I do like a bit of Rock Lobster. Right, next will be chip sockets, I think, if I can find the right ones.
Welcome back, Playful LB. Have some toast.
Hey, and Playful LB's here as well. Welcome. Is this the right size for that? That is. It's that way around though. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 16 pins. Those are all 14, aren't they? Have I got 14 pin sockets? Those are 18s. Those are 28s. I may be lacking 14 pin sockets. Yeah. One of these has opened up and I'm spreading 74LS00 chips everywhere. That's nice. I have a spraying of NAND gates all over everywhere now. There's probably more around the place. There's one. I'm probably going to step on one of these at midnight and regret it for the rest of the week. Let's close the end of this up a bit. There we go, they won't come out of there now. Those are 16 pin. I need 14 pin. $20 pin. Got everything but 18 pin. $18 pin. 20 pin. 28 pin, and those are big ones, 36 and 40. It's a Hot Rocks. Are they in here or something? No. I'm not sure that I've got any 14s at the moment.
Welcome back, Hot Rocks girl. Here's some toast. Everyone needs toast.
Nice cup of tea and a sit down.com is still online. Time to get my mic indeed, yes. Okay, here we
A trail of bubbles snakes its way across the still waters of the mere. Without warning, a purplish beam strikes down, dancing through the water and flash boiling it into steam. The light winks out, allowing the lake to close over whatever it destroyed, leaving the air filled with billowing fog and ozone. From a bunker emerges a triumphant Alison and her army of red-eyed chaos yaks, accompanied by the usual detachment of vaguely blood-frenzied goats. Victory is mine!
I assume that last bit was going to be said in a Stewie Griffin voice, was it? They're non-chaos yaks. Absolutely. This board is to emulate an MFM hard drive. Yes, it is indeed playful. It plugs into an ancient computer and pretends to be the hard drive. Now, I don't know where my 8-pin ones have gone either. It's all a bit chaotic, just like the yaks. Oh look, another chip. I've no idea where my 14-pin ones have gone. Nope. I may have to cut down some larger ones. And I'm thinking 28s would be the best option. SD card slot just there. This is how the previous incarnation looks. We've got a Pi Pico 2, we've got an SD card, we've got some interfacing logic, and that's about it really. In fact, if I go like that and like that, we can get a slightly better view of it.
Adverts are starting. Everyone needs toast.
That's the previous incarnation, which didn't work too well. Hence the huge bundle of bodge wires. Let's sacrifice 3 28-pin ones. Cheese. Just make sure that it is the right size that I'm looking for. Of course, once I've done this, I will instantly find my 14-pin ones. Yeah, I want these ones here, I think. So I just pop out that pin and that pin.
Oh dear, did you have to suffer through those ads? I'm so sorry. Here, have some toast to make it better. Everyone needs toast.
Bored with toast yet? I am. You want cheese on toast now? He's always sarcastic twat mode. I've told him he's the talkie toaster from Red Dwarf. There we go, 14-pin one. That's why I chose the 28-pin ones, because you can cut it exactly in half, keep the strengthening bit, and it turns it into a 14. And we now have a mock helix lurking in amongst us.
Seems like Majenko's stream is full of chaos, yaks, and potential ear soaking. Here's some toast to calm everyone down.
And we got an RF sneaking in too. Hello, RF.
Here's some toast. Everyone needs toast.
This is the smite button again.
Welcome back, RF programmer. Have some toast. You deserve it.
Hey, Comrade Soul, welcome. Thank you for following.
Welcome, comrade. Have some toast.
Have some toast, comrade. Actually, let's get my other cutters. They might cut them a bit easier than the end cutters. Oh, bugger. Nope, was the answer to that. Throw that one away. Let's try another one. That was a complete disaster, that one.
With 100 bits, Jeepin 24/7 says.
Kér 108 extremis drog to jobbaj toast, kése anteletterku.
Today's stream is brought to you by toast, cheese and the letter Q. In Italian. Thank you for the bits, G-Pin. You should absolutely shut yourself. I may need to change that voice at some point. I'll give you a random one straight off now if you like. Where are we? J, G-Pin. Let's give you the standard voice pack with, give me a number between 0 and 1,000. Seven, 8, 7.
With 0 bits, Jeepin 24/7 says.
My new voice.
There you go. A pretty boring voice for you, I'm afraid. 1, 2, 3. How do you know my password? That's the same number as I have on my luggage. The cheers are crazy loud. I can turn them down a bit. I don't want to turn them down too much because they wake me up. Actually, I might attack this with a knife instead.
With 100 bits, Jeepin 24/7 says.
Cheer 1, 100 this is the new me. I'm generic and boring, but at least you can understand me now. Not that I ever have anything positive or uplifting to say.
Thank you very much for the bits. I'm determined to destroy this one. Not a very good knife, that, actually. There we go. That was a bit cleaner. What did you say? Yes. Turned down your ears. I got a better knife around. Somewhere I might have. No, where is it? Maybe it's in my big toolkit. If it is, I haven't got a hope in hell of finding it. Yeah. I'll muddle on with what I've got. Are you off, Hot Rocks? I'll see you later. Thanks for swinging by and depositing your yaks on us. I wonder if this would do it. Nah, it's too... I don't know.
Have some toast.
Have some toast, Carrot House. Welcome. Taking a break from your latest spreadsheet, are you? Nah, it's too coarse a saw, that one. Goats will be needed later, yes. Walking away from work. Not backwards for Christmas, then. I'm currently butchering chip sockets because I can't find my 14-pin ones. Ah.
Champion!
With 50 bits, Sir Stewsalot says.
It comes in funny packages with writing on the side, but it doesn't matter which one you have caused when you cut the crusts off. Have it with marmalade or butter, cheese, tomatoes, beans, banana or chocolate if you re-strange. It doesn't really matter. Oh no, it all goes with toast. Just toast. Cheer 50.
Thank you very much for the bits, Ben.
You were right, Majenko. I do apologise.
From Athens Glow to the retro screens, PC.
Hey, PC.
Old machines with stories to tell. Now the streams are loud and it runs so well. So shout out power with the crew who boot the dice down your two.
Welcome back, PC Markers. Everyone needs toast.
Additive circuits, shift divine, retro bytes with their great design. Raise your glass, enjoy the theme. PC Mothers powers up the stream.
Oh, I found another NAND gate. I'll be walking on those all day now, all evening now, won't I? You've already had toast, have you? Well done.
PC Markers toast. Still, everyone needs toast. Perhaps a second slice. Toast.
Toast. You can never have too much toast. Now, I have no clue where my 8-pin ones are. I bought these 8-pin ones specially, and I have since lost them, which is hardly surprising given the state of my desk again. Theoretically, they should just be over here on my desk. However, since when has anything theoretical been accurate in this place?
PC Markers toast. Double cheese toast is excellent. Everyone needs toast.
Nope, I don't know where they have gone. Jammy Dodgers, yay! Deadly weapons, Jammy Dodgers.
PC Markers toast. A command is not needed. Just enjoy the toast. Toast.
I wish I knew where things disappeared to in this place. Ghostbusters! Who are you gonna call? No, I have no clue where those have disappeared to. I thought I'd put them in this bag with a load of the other components. But I don't appear to have. What's in there? No, that's chips. Oi! No, don't know where those have gone. I'm going to have to make some, aren't I? Well, fortunately I've got some of these offcuts here kicking around that I can bend into action for the time being. Not ideal, but it'll do. It's 8 pins, and the pins are properly spaced. It's only a prototype, it doesn't matter. Keep telling myself that it'll be fine. That's what they said to you when you were born. Oh, he's only a prototype, it doesn't matter. We'll get it right next time. Oh, poor thing, Carrot House. But you showed them, didn't you? You defied the odds, and look how you've turned out. A paragon of human depravity. You were number 7. Prototype number 7. Right, well, sockets are kind of in.
The adverts have begun. Everyone needs toast.
I almost sneezed at you then, but I avoided it. It disappeared just as I was reaching for the mute button. Wrong end! How did I know that was you, Ben?
Oh dear, did you have to suffer through those ads?
It wasn't the ads we suffered through. It was Baljemit's emissions we suffered through. Right, now that I've tacked down opposite corners of these sockets, I can lift up the pins that I've folded over and solder everything else down. Chloe, please don't shoot the piano. That's close enough. Almost shooting the piano. Saving up to shoot the bot.
A swarmer, dead insects toast. Chat. Ambient music is quite relaxing. It's like a warm slice of toast for your ears. Toast.
Sticking toast in your ears now. First row of sockets pretty much done. And on to the second. Whew. Smothering the piano in reverb. on, the last socket. There we go, sockets are soldered in. Whew. Time for walkies. Enjoy walkies. Okay, next will be, I think, the ceramic capacitors. And I'm not sure, I've got a feeling that the capacitors I want are in a little bag over here somewhere. What size are these? No, those are 471s. They must be in here then. Those are 47s. Where's my bag of 100 nannies? Three. Hum. 101. $103. That's tens. $473. Ah, what's these? 0.1 micros. There we go. Oh yes, I'd forgotten I'd got an entire bag of these like this. I'd forgotten that I'd invested in these. What this hot pot needed was gravy browning, and it only took 5 minutes to wrestle the cap off the bottle. That's why this stuff is stickier than super glue, yes. Part of my stream is me working on a project, and the other part is Ben trying to make dinner indeed, yes. There's always an aspect of Ben cooking to most of my streams. And if not actually cooking, then at the very least having food thrown at him by Chloe. Okay, that's where all those go. Let's fold out the legs so they stay in place. Now when it comes to doing sound on this board, if we were to do sound on this board, what sort of sound would you want? Would you want just like a little piezo transducer making clicky sounds? Or would you rather a 100 watt Class D amplifier, a 16-bit stereo DAC, and a an 8-inch speaker. Yili 9341V. That to me sounds like a TFT screen. H-bridge motor controller with a weight on it to make realistic vibrations. Could be done. Indeed it is, yeah. I know the Yili chipset screens intimately. And the SSDs and the SDs and all the common small TFT screens. But I've probably got a, which one is it? 9341. I think I've probably got a 9341 or 2 around here somewhere. I've not come across the CYD, no. I've been more of a PIC32 junkie than an ESP32 junkie. But I'd have got an idea for a small ESP32 board that I want to make, which you might be interested in actually, Matinex. Cheap yellow display because the PCB is yellow, fair enough. I have a large collection of little boards. They're called click boards, and they're made by Microelectronica, and they're sensors and transducers and things for everything. And there's a carbon monoxide sensor on a little breakout board. Got everything you can imagine, and they just go into, and this is a Arduino Shield adapter. You just click them in to a board. I mean, I've got various boards and things that they go into, and they're really handy because they're just quick and simple to work with. But there is no, as far as I can tell, ESP32 based board for them. Can use this carbon monoxide sensor for the farts, yep. So I would quite like to just build a cheap little, well, maybe not cheap, but a small ESP32 board with 1 or maybe 2 interfaces for those modules. A small lithium ion battery charger circuit and a USB interface, but try and keep the cost down so you can use them for ESP Home, for sensors all over the place for all different things, and make them so that they can be solar powered and what have you. Because I think that would be kind of groovy. Something designed to use those little boards on ESP Home. Okay, capacitors are now in. You really like it when devices use regular AA or AAA batteries instead of custom flat packs, makes it a lot easier to replace them. Yes, absolutely. I would rather 18650 personally, lithium ion 18650s. Better power density than AAs, AAAs, whatever. And yet you can replace them. So. Flops down for 20 minutes before the spuds go on. Ugh. You're putting your spuds on. Pile of flat pack batteries on your desk, yeah. The trouble with those is they don't stay flat. I mean, case in point. Just flatten them before they start to corrode, yeah. Exceed the shelf life of the battery. Self-discharge. Well, these are a bit wonky, some of these, aren't they? It's because of the ground plane, I think, isn't it? Let's see if I can straighten a few of them up. In fact, let's turn up the soldering iron a bit. See if I can do it without burning myself. A bit more solder on the old iron would help. There we go. That wants a bit of a straighten up. Okay, that one's okay. That'll do. They want to be reflowed a bit now to clean up where it's just been junkified. A bit off that one. Just nip the tip. Right. A chorus of ouches. Okay, what's next? Next is put away all these capacitors that I've got out. Hang on just one cotton picking minute. What am I hanging on to? There's no ESP32 on here. It's Pico. He's spent like an hour cooking and still haven't got this thing booting. I'm building it, Ben. I'm building it. And I'm doing it on stream, so it's bound to take at least 6 times longer than it should. Next will be headers, I think. Pin headers. Lots of pin headers. Don't think I've got any double row ones ready to hand, have I? No. You fixed both the RS6000 and the LA50, yes. And phoned your colleague about the
Everyone needs toast.
3800. Poor excuse, Ben. Poor excuse. Should hunt him down. Let's solder this header into place first. Imagine if you sat staring into the oven, yes. You're in an impressively sweary mood after a call with the finance folks. Finance folks do that to you. It's part of their modus operandi.
Oh dear, did you have to suffer through those ads? So sorry about that. Here's some...
He is sarcastic today, isn't he?
Everyone needs toast.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Who employed Ray?
Casey Marger's toast. Rhyme is not required. Everyone needs toast. Perhaps a slice will improve your mood. Toast.
Well done, G-Pin.
With channel points, GP247 says.
Who's toast now?
The bot is toast now. You've put us all out of our misery.
Wait, am I an idiot? Oh, I'm an idiot.
You're an idiot, are you? You're just typing a message to the bot. Oh.
Wait, am I an idiot?
Keep trying.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Wait, am I an idiot?
No, RNG's not playing ball today.
Wait, am I an idiot? Oh, I'm an idiot.
It is not having it, is it?
You were right, Machenko. I do apologise.
So that one works. Yeah, I'm not really getting any pressure on that with those
I
because of
do
the chips next to them.
apologise. I'm an idiot.
There we go. 8th time lucky. Okay, headers are in. I'm going to need to find a lot of jumpers, aren't I? A lot of jumpers. That's one thing I didn't think about. Oh well. We'll cross that bridge when we've burnt it. Right, we need now the right headers. Is it 210s that we want? It might be 210s that we want. I've only got extra long-legged 10s. Yeah. 210s that we need, but they need to be trimmed down ever so slightly. I don't have enough in my closet, no. I've only got skeletons in my closet, I'm afraid. I can only use other people saying they're idiots on my stream. I can never be proof that I'm an idiot, even though it's common knowledge. Because they've never caught me. Let's see if that fits. Perfect. Couldn't have done it better myself. Oh wait. Got it this morning. The garbage bag is ripped open and a garage that smells of skunk. Oh, pleasant. Pleasant. The worst we get is urban foxes. Luckily we don't have things like skunks. There is only, I think, 1, maybe 2 raccoons in the whole country. One of which is on the stream here. Just cat girl lying in your trash. Now, does this one fit? It's only a tiny bit you've got to shave off them for them to sit side by side. perfect again. Damn, I'm good.
Damn, I'm good.
RNG's playing ball now then, isn't it? We like it when the RNG works. Little things. Stay on the desk, solder, please. I need to get some more solder. My solder supplies are running low. I looked at the ordering some yesterday. He was an idiot. I looked at ordering some more solder yesterday. Have you seen the price of solder now? It's ridiculous. Of lead-free solder.
I do apologise. I'm an idiot.
How many idiots? Who's an idiot? Oh, hello, I'm an idiot. Actually, it's blame the solder. It was the solder as the idiot. It fell on the button. Yeah, we're supposed to be using unleaded solder all the time for everything, and yet the price of unleaded solder, lead-free solder, it's about 3 or 4 times the price of 60/40. It's ridiculous, the price of lead-free solder now. So I didn't order any. And it's awful to work with, yeah, but when you're making products to sell in the EU, you have to use lead-free. When you're making lead products to sell in the EU, they've got to be free. Fair enough. Right. That header is in. Oh, there's another resistor has to go in here. It's a 100 ohm, I believe, is it? No, it was something else. That was a 330 ohm. There's the 330 ohms. Toenail clipper. No, it's end clipping. Wrong button. There we go. End clipping cutters. Very useful for this sort of thing. Get down into the board and trim off your ends. Oh no, you didn't clip me, did you? Ugh. Who's the idiot? Me, I'm the idiot. The solder's the idiot. Blame the solder. It's not me, it's the solder. Right. Now, I want to find... Where's my optoelectronics box? There it is. I wonder if I've got any suitable LEDs. Picked up a different Dell gaming system from eBay, Dell XPS, Gen 3, Pentium 4. Shipping company had fun with the package and the plastic on the top of the case is sheared off. Oh, that's unfortunate there. But hey, it's only a Dell. Better off building a system from parts if you want a gaming PC. Let's see if I've got a suitable LED here somewhere. Probably haven't. I don't think I've... Oh, I might have had. I don't know. There might be something buried in this box somewhere. If I'm lucky. If there is, it's probably floating around at the bottom somewhere. Maybe not. No, I don't see anything suitable for my needs. Every kind of LED imaginable, apart from the sort that I'm looking for. Oh, is that the big Dell that got forklift attacked. I wonder if I've still got my optoelectronics box in here. I have. Ah, maybe in here. Ah, this is more like it. This is what I was looking for. Where's my glasses gone? Not really quite right, but close. That's possibly the closer. I mean, that's the one I want, but it's got tiny legs on it. I'm looking specifically for something very much like this. Rectangular LED. It's got to be a rectangular LED on a hard drive. But this one has only got tiny little legs on it because it's a reclaim. I've got a new one, but it's not rectangular enough. It's square. Or in pink. Got our pink. I do have an orange one though. In rectangular, but it's a very thin rectangular one. But for this hard drive emulator, it has to be rectangular. I've got rectangular green, but again, only with very short legs. I've got a square yellow one. It's got to be rectangular. I can't use a round one. And maybe it'll be orange then. It's going to have to be orange. I was hoping to use either red or green, but it'll have to be orange one. Square one plus sandpaper equals rectangular. True, true. Oh, they got little leggies. Needs to be fat and rectangular, yeah. But this is the closest that I've got at the moment. Now I can never remember which leg is which on these. Do I have a coin cell handy? I don't. Oh, yep, there's a coin cell. There we go. Actually, this isn't rectangular on the end. It's actually a wedge shape on the end. It's not square on the end. It's actually a wedge shape. Groovy. So positive is the long leg, as I thought. So that's going to go just like that. And eventually we'll make it flash. Yes, I know it needs to be fatter than this, but I've got to work with what I've got. But yeah, I would like to 3D print a whole bracket thing for it. Stream flashing? What is the stream coming to? What do you think it's coming to? It's the same as it's always been. There we go, we have an LED. Right, what's next? Capacitors, bigger capacitors. capacitors. What is it I want? They're not really critical. That's a 100 micro there, and that's a 1200 up there. That's 100 microfarad there. And my 1200s are there. Okay, this one goes there, that way around. And this one goes down here. That way around. Right, now to populate it. I'm going to need to re-modify this to put proper header back on it again, aren't I guess? Spuds on, forgot you needed to reserve a little butter for brushing them, so see if olive oil works. That should be fine, yes. Now we wait and get increasingly hungry. Should have started this when you got home, but got distracted by shiny things. Shiny things are always very distracting, yes. Right. So I suppose I should sort this out next. Sort out the removal of these pins and the replacing of them with proper pins. Actually, let's just heat it up and shake it through. Shake it, baby. There we go. My patented percussive method of removing pins. No, it didn't work that time. And soldering box. Bit of flux. And my wick. There we go. Perfect clean holes. Every single one of them. Let's give it a quick squirt, shall we? Shine, you're only sweating a little. Oh, I just got a little notification on my thing saying that Balgemit is now the top clipper at 5 views. Ben is the top clipper. Enjoy your newfound glory, Ben. What have I done with my tissue? There it is. Need a special Shake It Baby redeem. You bring teeth and China, not that kind of clipper. Video clipper, you muppet. Right, I need a suitably sized header. Lop one off here and that will do the job. Let's just grab a little one here too.
Toast. Deep into Azure 47.
Straighten this up.
Honestly. A bit rude, weren't you? Toast.
With 69 bits, a swarm of dead insects says.
Video clipped the Radio Star G69.
Video clip the radio star. Thank you very much for the bits. Ah, at last. We have an SD card slot on here that actually functions now. Well, he says with it not latching in. I'll take it out first. As opposed to just being squidgy and sticky and horrible. It's only half an hour that he gets shot for, not a whole hour. Just a half hour of respite, that's all you get. Right, now I need to find a hell of a lot of jumpers to go along here. Oh, one thing I've got to put on yet is the power socket. What have I done with those? I had those around earlier. What have I done with them? There they are. I found them. They're not in the M&S bag. I'm not going to look at that query. Who knows what might be on it.
Intriguing. Everyone needs toast and perhaps a little something extra. Toast.
I've lost my end now. How have I lost my end? There's my end. Yeah, but what kind of jumpers? Jumpers you wear, jumpers you use in a circuit, or kangaroos? There we go. Jumpers with a front pocket, yeah. I'll have to click the link and see if it's got malware in it. Yep, it's jumpers. Right. Headers. Anything in headers? No, nothing in headers. Let's get my connectors box, because there won't be anything in here either. Right, let's disgorge everything out onto the desk. Somewhere I have got one of these little tubes full of headers. But I don't know where it is. Not headers, jumpers I mean. Nope, no sign of any there. Where are they all then? If your Marmite goes off, it's probably not Marmite. Yes. Marmite is already gone off, isn't it? That's why it tastes so good.
Adverts are starting. Everyone needs toast.
Not in this little box of bits, are they? No, there's a Pi Pico, there's a couple of LED displays. There's a 68,000. Where are all my jumpers then?
Jeepin' 24/7 toast. Everyone needs toast. It's a fundamental truth. Toast.
I think we've had enough of toast now, haven't we?
You're welcome for suffering through those ads. Have some toast.
It's not the ads we're suffering through, it's your toast addiction. I don't know where these have gone. They should be in my headers box, but they aren't. If they weren't in the headers box, they would be in the connectors box, but they aren't. That was awful. So, in good streamer fashion, we're going to have to improvise. Headers. Headers with long pins. And solder them together. Make a big bus bar thing. It'll do the job. What happened to your points? You had 13,000 on the last stream. You shot, yeah, you shot the bot. Oh no, shooting the bot's the bacon rashers, isn't it? You must have tormented the bot far too much. According to this, you've got 47. 48. Looks around once again, ponders pouring IPA in your ear. What a waste of good beer. You sense a conspiracy. I can give you some free points. Or Swarm could give you some. I've lost my end again. Why do I keep losing my end? There it is. Oh, there's an end. There's two ends in here somewhere. Got a spot in your ear. Oh, that's annoying, that is, when you get that. Wait for the soldering iron to heat up again. Well, it would certainly dry it out. Whether you'd be able to stand the pain is another matter. It'd be less painful than when you put that side of your head on the pillow. True. I would say if you wanted to go that route, I wouldn't recommend you did, but if you did want to go that route, put some IPA onto a Q-tip rather than pouring it in. Put a little bit of IPA on a Q-tip and rub it gently rather than pouring it down there. I mean, most surgical spirit is just IPA. This is not an ideal solution, but it will do for the time being. This solder doesn't want to take very well on these pins.
This is too important for the Enterprise to be on the sidelines, Admiral.
You've already done that. You're working on upping the application. Well, I would be wary of pouring anything into your ear, unless it was designed to go in your ear. Especially something that can be as painful as IPA. Well, they're joined, but I don't fancy the signal integrity much. But it'll do for now. Until I can find my proper jumpers. I wish I knew where they'd all gone. I've got hundreds of the bloody things. I can never find them when I need them, even though they're in their own dedicated little pot. As a dedicated watcher of YouTube ear cleaning videos, you definitely don't want to harm the ear canal lining, yes. I'm with Daft Punkle there, yes. Yeah, I'd say be very wary about pouring anything in. A little bit dabbed in on a Q-tip, fair enough, but pouring stuff in, nah, I'd be very wary. I can't tell you not to do it, it's your ear, but I wouldn't. Right, I think we're there. And with an hour to spare. Your ear. Yeah, stick your ear in your ear. You'll know about it then. Right, Cable time. Plug in. No smoke. We have an ACM 0. We have liftoff. What commands did I have? There we go, status. Right, it is running, supposedly. SD card works, perfect first time. Excellent. That is a good sign. Whoop whoop indeed. Right.
My kind of party. Wish I had time.
Now I need to write all the code to do things like stepping the heads and choosing which surface to be reading and things like that. I got it right this time, yeah. So theoretically it should be spewing out data at the moment, if we're lucky. Duke has it right, actually. He forgot to buy time to put on top of the hot pot. Oops. Let's see if there is data coming out from anywhere. I need a ground pin of some form. These two together should do the job.
After all that talk of hydrogen peroxide and emergent ear canals. Here,
Actually,
have some
first things first. Delete the toast. I've deleted the toast. I am a fish. You asked for it. You asked for it.
Daft Punkle toast. That's a rather unpleasant thought. Everyone needs toast. Not ear-cleaning fluids. Toast.
You asked for it from the MFM Emulator, okay.
Welcome back, Mejenko Tech.
Okay, ground is hooked up. Let's connect this to...
Mejenko Tech, I am a fish. D out. We have nice easy test points now anyway.
Wait, am I an idiot? Oh, I'm an idiot.
I'm not an idiot. Trigger menu. Let's go for auto. I'm not seeing anything on here. I'm not an idiot. Are you complaining that you're not seeing the board that I've just clipped a clip to? because I intentionally wasn't showing you that because it was pretty pointless. Right. 2 volts per division. Plenty of speed. We should be seeing something coming out of there. If it's still running. Oh! Face cam's died. Well, that's the first time that's ever happened. Still holding more still than Shelby, yes. Grinning ironically in the corner. That is my normal face, yes. Okay, so why is that doing that then? Okay. Weird. 2 hours and 20 minutes ago, you hit go live. It's been waiting to strike, yes. It has. For some reason, it's decided, screw you, I'm not working. In fact, none of the cameras appear to be working. That one is working, but that one, which is the same camera, is not working. What? That's the same camera. It's working, but it's not working. Weird. This is being odd. Something as weird has happened on here, very weird. Let's go back to my face one. Switch that to there. Switch it around a bit. Try there again. No. Weird. Okay, well, you can just have my hands then. I'm just going to go and try something. It might destroy everything. One moment. I don't know if anything's still working. Right, now I need to go into here, find that. That's working there, but not there. Weird. And I go back to my small face and find the No, it's all gone weird. I don't know what's going on. OBS just crashed. Still no face cam. The Brio is working in one scene but not another. I get nothing at all on the face cam.
Thanks for enduring those ads.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. This is weird. This is exceedingly weird. If you look closely enough, I've written subscribe on one of those parts bags. Yeah. I just did yank the camera, that's the thing. But this camera here is working. It's working perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with it. This camera and this camera are the same camera. Not just physically the same camera here, but the actual same instance of the video input in OBS. I'm going to go in here, I'm going to... Actually, if I go properties and... Oh, I know that might be actually. If I do that and that... There, that's it. It was the zoom... Yeah, it was the resolution had changed on this one. So it was zoomed... It was zooming in, but there was not enough there to zoom into. Right, that's that one cured. Okay. But why this one is just not working? Just doesn't seem to exist. And it's there, but it just can't get an image from it. Weird. Very weird. I'm going to try unplugging and plugging in the Logitech again. In fact, more than that, I'm going to unplug it from there, bring the cable around the front here, and plug it into the front of the PC. Completely different USB ports. See what it thinks of that. Nope. Just refusing to admit that it exists. It's activated the camera, the light's on it. But it just will not work. Oh well, you'll just have to do without seeing my pretty face. That's such a shame. Now, why are we not getting a signal out of this then? Is it going out of the input or in from the output or something? I didn't. Did I change the? I didn't change the pins for it, did I? Is this the right input? Yeah. Right, that one there is. That's H cell 1 apparently. W data, D out, right gate, index. Index is doing something. Let's hook onto index. Index looks like data to me. Yeah, that's looking like data. My face is the only reason you tune in. Oh, thank you. Thought it was for the farts. So if that's that... Oh, I did change the pin out, didn't I? Of course I did. Is that index there that I've just found? It is. I found the index pulse. Yay! No, I changed the pin out, didn't I? Of course, and I haven't updated the code to reflect it. That's why. Right, so it is spewing out data, just going to the wrong place. And it's 9:30 now. Half an hour of programming time, and then I have to go. Right, so I've got to remember how all this works now. It's been a while. Do I really have to go? Yeah, afraid so. Come 10 o'clock I have to go. It gets too late here otherwise. Really have to go? I'm afraid so. You could always take over and stream after me. I could raid you if you want to do a stream. I turned into a 2 hours premature pumpkin. If I can remember how this works, I can get it going. I've got most of the things here as defines, so I just need to work out what's what, which I can do by looking up keycard. RT MFM. Realises this is the middle of a joke no one else probably recognises. Could be. Could be. Right, so D out is 1, not 12. Actually, GPIO 0, that is. Index is GPIO 12. Hence D out spewing out through it. Step is GPIO 7, correct. DIR 8. Direction 8. Seek done 9. Seek complete 9, okay. Track 0 is 10, correct. H cell 0123. 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. So it was only those two I think that had changed. Write data I'm not doing anything with yet. That's still to be programmed. D cell I'm not currently using, but I should be. Write fault doesn't do a thing yet, and write gate doesn't do anything yet. Right, let's compile it. Let's put the signal here on to D out. No streaming from uni to go get the kiddies in another 20 minutes. The Tech Tangents Expanded universe needs further expansion, yes. I still say that Carrot House needs to stream. Hey, we have signal on the right pin now. So theoretically, I might have a signal coming out from here. On one of these, but maybe not. One of these has a signal going to it. But I don't see that signal. Ah, there's the incoming signal there, right. So we should be seeing a signal coming out on here, but we don't. Why not? I'm currently looking on the transceiver. That's the input to the transceiver, but I get nothing on the output of the transceiver. That's power to the transceiver. SN 75176. Have I done something foolishly wrong here? No, that's U2. U2 is this one. D out goes into 4, receive enable and data enable. Pins 2 and 3 are both very definitely high. 6 and 7 should be spewing out data. But I'm not getting anything. Because data out has a signal going on it. These held high enable the transmit and disable the receive. It's a null CV, yes. Let me just bring up the data sheet. SN75176. Let's make sure I didn't do this backwards. Receiver enable, active low. Driver enable, active high. They are both high, so that is disabled, that is enabled. Logic data input to RS485 driver, that is going in. 5 is ground, and 8 is VCC. 8 is VCC, 5 should be ground. Let me just grab this, make sure that it is connected to ground. find my probes. That's ground. That is connected to ground. Okay. So why do I not get anything out of these? Someone connected this thing to evil. I mean, it doesn't need pull up and pull down, does it, on these to actually do anything? Not open collector, are they? Shouldn't be, no. No, that is a receiver. That's the receiver, that is. Driver function table. Data high, data enable high. Differential output should be high and low. Low, it should be low and high. If DE goes low, then the high is at high impedance. That is basically what I have. And yet nothing, it seems to be coming out. I get a little bit of wiggle from that one, but not much. Let's pop this out. Swap the two chips over. No, exactly the same. Well, this is bizarre.
Ads are starting.
This is incredibly bizarre. I'll just swap the chips over. These two chips over and it's doing exactly the same. What's going into it is that. Actually, there's nothing at the moment. Why is that? I think I've just caused a short somewhere along the line. Something's gone wrong with it. Hang on, I'm looking at the wrong pin there, aren't I? Sorry. That's what's going into it. I was looking at the wrong pin, that's all.
Thanks for it.
And what's coming out of it is that at best. And the other pin is that. Pin 3 is pulled high. How do the output pins look to ground? That is to ground. Let me just check something a moment. Electrical characteristics driver. High level input current. No. Yeah, high level input voltage. D, and RE, 2 volts. So the 2 volt threshold, it's TTL compatible. So it's 2 volt threshold. And our input signal is...
Someone's been blaming the bot for their technical difficulties.
Well, we're 2 volts per division.
Is in order.
And if I get the right pin. Come on. I think I just crashed it again. By slipping and short-circuiting. Oh, let's get the right pin, shall we? There we go. We're 2 volts per division, so we are... Oh, it's a 3.3 volt signal, basically, that we're getting. So that is well above the threshold. How do the output pins look in respect to each other? That is a good question. They look like that. If I look at the... Oh, hang on, let's get the right chip. They look like that. Reverse it round. They look like that. If I were reading them both with respect to ground, I should be seeing that. A nice eye diagram for it. But DE is connected high. RE is connected high. Let me just check that this chip agrees with what I've got on the diagram there. Pin 1 is receive, which is not used. Pin 2, receive enable. Pin 2, receive enable. Drive enable, pin 3. Drive enable, pin 3. Data 4, correct. 6 and 7, B and A, 6 and 7. 5 is ground. And 8 is VCC. So the pin out is correct there. So I don't understand why I'm just getting complete gibberish. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the camera freeze briefly on me. I'm going to take the chip out and I'm just going to bend these 2 pins out. If I can find the right tool for the job. I'm going to bend these pins out. These are the 2 output pins that connect to the bus. So they are now separated from the board completely. So input, we've still got that. Output, nothing. Pin 2, receive enable, is high. Pin 3, drive enable, is high. Pin 4, data, is pulsing. So I do not understand why it is not driving. Just a very weak wiggle on that pin, which is B, which is the negative, and nothing on that pin. It's a slight voltage, which is the positive pin. So I do not know. I do not understand what's going on there. Brand new chip, never been used. I'm going to bend the pins out on this one as well. And insert it. Okay. Input pin. Data. High. High. Outputs. Nothing. Power. Hang on. No, that's... Yeah, we're quite low down. I need to... That's in the wrong place, isn't it, really? That's confusing me. That should be there. For 0. That was confusing me. Brand new chip, never been abused. Yes, quite. So ground is ground. That is 4 point something volts there, which should be fine. Maximum 7 volt supply voltage. 4.75 to 5.25. Ooh, maybe our supply voltage is a little low. If it wants 4.75 and we've currently got, let's get an accurate reading of that. Hey, come on. 4.1. That is a little low actually there, isn't it? It's being powered off the USB at the moment, which isn't great. So let's give it real power. I need a C13 cable. C13. Nope, that's cloverleaf. Where's C13? There's the C13. Okay. We have 5 volts from an ATX power supply now. We have the full 5 volts on there. Maybe it just wasn't kicking into action. What have I done with my glasses now? What have I done with my glasses? I'm losing it. I'm losing my marbles. Not that I ever really had any marbles. Oh, there they are, right in front of my face. Right. In case of fire, hover over clip button. Yes, quite. So now, if I were to look at the data signal, which has got itself wrapped around this power supply. We have something a little more sensible looking. That's all that was. A lack of voltage from the Raspberry Pi. So let's plug the chip back in properly now. And I can examine that. And we get output. If I flip the board over and examine that, we get negative output. Your phone battery is too low to take a picture of the excellent looking hot pot before munchification. That's a shame. That is a shame. Just munchify then. If I give her any more, she'll blow, Captain. You can't break the laws of physics, Captain. Right, so we are transmitting data. That is good. Now what we need to do is write the code for, I don't know why I'm gesticulating and counting on my fingers, you can't see. We need to write the code for head stepping and head selection. We need to come up with a method of capturing the incoming data, parsing it and saving it in the right place in the file. That's going to be the hard part. I need to liberate a terminating resistor pack from a real hard drive to put into there, because I don't have any at the moment as far as I know. So I need to liberate one for that. So yeah, it's just writing lots of programming now. 10 minutes left. I can't do it in 10 minutes, no. I don't think I even have anything at the moment that even knows what head I'm on. I've got current head, haven't I? Oh, head reading should be working. Head selection should be working, because that's all. What am I doing? There we go. I'm an idiot. Head selection should be working because, let's turn those off, because I've got that coded in here in the main system. So we have current head. Spare head number 3, absolutely. So I have head selection, but I don't have track stepping yet, I think. Or do I did some work on that at one point. Current sill is what I'm after. Yeah, I've got to do step here, haven't I? Which is attached to the step on a rising edge. Can't can't remember whether that needs to be rising or falling. It's currently set to rising. So there might be head stepping stuff in there, actually. I've just not been able to test it yet. But I need the... No, I don't need the terminating resistor. Or do I? I can't recall. But let me liberate this one from here. There's my tweezers. Okay, we have termination. Liberate this one. Viva la I can't say it. Viva la revolution. You can't spell it, I can't say it, so we're a right pair, aren't we? I say it as well as you can spell it. Yep, absolutely. We're both a completely useless pair. So we have termination. Step should be a floating-ish input at the moment, isn't it? So I would need I'd need a whole sort of test rig for this, I think, with pull-up resistors and all sorts to test all these things out. So that'll have to wait for next stream. It's 5:02 now. I haven't got time to start faffing with building test harnesses and things. So turn off the power. Beep. Right, I think what happened with the cameras is actually when I connected up the Pi and did a short circuit and things like that and crashed it, I think it took out my USB, which is why my camera's not working. So
ads are starting.
We can do lots of faffing, yeah. So maybe I should really be doing my development on my laptop. So that it's separate from the streaming computer, so that if something goes wrong, it doesn't crash the streaming computer. That would be the sensible thing to do, I think, wouldn't it? But since when have we ever done sensible around here? Before I gave up, the camera came back for a tiny bit, kind of one quadrant of it, then disappeared again right when I came back. Yeah? Okay. It's just being stupid, the camera. I'm going to give it one more quick go. If we go face, choose any old different camera. Okay. Go back to face, choose the C920. Nothing. It just won't work. It just won't take it. I don't know why.
Sorry you all had to sit through those ads.
Although if I change the resolution, suddenly it springs back to life. The resolutions had all got completely cocked up, completely screwed. Okay. Bizarre. Very bizarre. I don't know what happened with it, actually. It just... OBS, basically. That's all I will say. OBS. So, anyway, I'm back now. Hello. This is what I look like. Did you miss me? Right, anyway, I'm done for the night now. It's almost time to finish off, so I'm going to start winding down now. Closing windows off. We've had some good success there anyway. Let me just check stuff into GitHub.
Sausage in a bun.
Make sure everything is up to date on GitHub.
Give me sausage in a bun.
Get the Gerbers up there as well. Don't think anything else needs to go in, does it? Right, revision 1.1 and working data out. Git push. Right. I'm done for the night now. I've had enough of you lot. I'm going to sod off. Where am I? There I am. Right, well, thank you very much for joining me this evening. It's been a roller coaster ride. We've had some successes, and we've also had some really frustrating, weird shit going on with OBS. But that's OBS for you, so hey. We have data output coming out of the output pins on the board, which is a win. Next stream we will be looking at the input side of things. Situation normal, all fouled up, yes. I'll sod off and find that socket with my foot, yep. I'm going to go and walk on upturned 74LS00 chips. It was an entertaining stream all around. Thank you. I aim to be entertaining, or I aim to stream whilst you lot are entertaining. And there's an industrious ant just creeping in at the last moment. Hello. OBS failure, data output success, all the ingredients of a well-balanced breakfast. Absolutely, yes. Ben is on duty on Friday night, I hope.
Industrious ant.
Are you going to be etching this time, Ben? Hi stream, Ben cooks, Chloe puns, yep. And G-Pin makes lewd comments in the corner. Can we see your etchings on your stream tomorrow, Ben? That's the plan, although you accidentally paused me just then and missed the question. Yep, can we see your etchings tomorrow? I hope so. I've been looking forward to seeing your etchings. You hope to get enough tidying up and stuff done to do that. Well, crack on with it, come on. Don't make me come down there with a big whip. Actually, might be counterproductive. Yep. Like watching paint dry, but it's fun watching somebody else's paint dry for a change, yes. Right, anyway, I'm out of here. Thank you very much for joining me this evening. It's been a wild ride. We've had fun. We've had seasons in the sun. And like all good seasons, they have to come to an end. I will be back Monday at the latest. Key change time. Yep, absolutely. Depending on what Shelby does this weekend, if he can be bothered to stream, who knows. Don't know what his plans are, what he'll be doing, but...
With 100 bits, Jeepin247 says...
Cheer 1. 100 stuff was done. Things happened. No fires were started.
Thank you for the bits. No fires today, thankfully. I've only got one Pi Pico 2, so I can't afford to blow it up. Yeah, I'll be back on Monday. I don't know if there'll be anything over the weekend. I don't know what Shelby will be doing. If Shelby doesn't stream on the weekend, usually either Ben or I jump in instead. So watch this space, but certainly I'll be back on Monday. For now, though, here is my stupid bot outro. We'll see what idiot ramblings he comes up with today. Good night, Nevexo. Thank you very much for joining us. It's good to see you. And Playful LB, thank you for joining us, yes. Have a good day, /night, /weekend, whenever. Whatever time it is there.
Holy shit.
And I'll hope to see you in Ben's stream tomorrow at 6 PM British Summer Time. Oops, that should be in /night exclamation mark. Come on, let's get it right. Stupid Twitch, there we go. Be sure to join Ben tomorrow. Hashtag pro streamer. Well, no, I was typing it right, it's just Twitch suddenly decided to just throw in username in square brackets in the middle of my edit. So it tried doing a shout out to username Balgemet instead of just Balgemet. It's just, I don't know how they could possibly break an input box so badly. It's just an input box.
Okay, here.
Tried to shut you out and crashed his overlays. Oh dear.
Details you provided. It's a bit lengthy to accommodate everyone, but hopefully it feels genuine and appreciative. Alright everyone, that's going to wrap it up.
In competition with Google, yes.
Huge thanks to everyone who tuned in and made this stream awesome. Seriously, it wouldn't be the same without you all. A massive shout out to Comrade Saul for joining the fun. And welcome to the channel. And a warm welcome to all our new followers. Special thanks to MJ, PC Margus, our beloved pet Canadian. Always appreciate your retro recall insights. Thanks Majenko Tech for being here, and Jeepin 24/7 for the entertainment. RF Programmer, thanks for dancing along. Moke Helix, thanks for hanging out. Daft Punkle, thanks for the tunes. Spies of Mud, Playful LB, Sleepy Developer Matt and X, Chloe Raccoon, The Industrious Ant, and Sir Stews a lot. You all made it a great time. Follow X, PJB 9950, Ifixo, and a swarm of dead insects. Thanks for the chat. Hot Rocks Girl, thanks for joining us. And of course, a thank you to Nadjanko Bot for keeping things running smoothly, and Stream Elements for all the overlays. And a special mention to Ben, who farted the most with a whopping 4 farts. If you enjoyed the stream, please consider following and subscribing. Until next time.
The bot doesn't recognize himself. He's not self-aware. He doesn't know he's thanking himself.
Cool.
And he still can't say details. And hello Street Stupid, by the way.
Oh my.
I think you might have changed the genre at some point, Daft Punkle.
Did she not even pick up one piece of trash?